Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to the Hollow Knight All Skills Tournament. We are here to witness the race between NerfIrelia73 and Ax2u. I am here with my co-commentator, Sierra. She's just counting down the runners right now.
Yep. Hello, everyone.
And, of course, I'm Sylvie. Nerf has a personal best in the All Skills run of 51-52, and Ax has a 49-33. So Ax is just a little bit favored to win this one, but it should be a fun race regardless. We're going to see a lot of fun movement between the two runners.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see how this race will go. I believe Ax2u is the current world record holder for all
Yep.
skills, so...
Yes. There's only 3 people that have a sub 50 time. And between those 3 people, excuse me, Ax does have the lowest.
Yes. So I did finish counting down the runners. There's roughly a 40-minute difference between when I count them down and when they'll actually start because of the restream.
40 minutes? Oh, man.
40 minutes, no, 40 seconds. And there we go. The two runners are off.
Alright, we're gonna chill. It's gonna be another, like, 39 minutes or something, guys. Just hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna drop into Crossroads here.
Yes. King's Fast, not Crossroads yet.
Oh
That's
my
later.
gosh. Yes, thank you.
I'm
I'm
not
not
sure why
sure.
Axe hasn't started off yet.
I think he has. I think it's just.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, did he just get an infinite load or something? Starting right in.
Let me see if he said anything.
He said,
Yeah, that might have been just because it took around like 7 seconds, I think, for between the countdown and when I said go. It took like 7 seconds for the message to actually send. But while Ax2u is still on the load screen, Nerf is currently making their
his stream
way
is up.
into Ax's stream is working.
Okay. Speed gaming issue. That's unfortunate. Well, I can't really comment on what Axe is doing. But 115 dropping into the well on their sense pretty dang good.
Yeah. So now going through Crossroads, heading into the grocery room, let's see how the RNG favors him. Going for the middle drop. Which...
Yeah, it's more consistent, but if it messes up, it's bad if it does mess up.
Yeah,
But it is
if
a
it
bit more
messes up,
consistent.
it's a guaranteed 2 damage right there.
And here he is at the double spike here. Kills the first Aspid and is gonna make a hop. Gets the double spike, lovely. You love to see that one. This is already in the dark rooms.
Exactly.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to fix the restream. I'm not sure if there's anything that can be done about it or if we just gotta wait and see. But it's quite unfortunate, actually.
Yeah.
Nerf is going to be coming up to Statue Pogo, coming up in this next transition. It's a trick that saves minimal time, but still a fun one. Did Nerf freeze again? The music
I hope
stopped.
not. Oh no. Technical difficulties with speed gaming. I hope that we can get through to the runners.
For anyone who's wondering, it looks like there's some kind of issue with the restream.
Should I at speed gaming about it?
I'm sure we have someone working on it right now.
Okay. So meanwhile, we'll commentate on what we can. Do we want to actually run it start? There isn't much of... Oh, looks like Ax is back up.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Hopefully.
We have a freeze frame. Hopefully this is not going to be a retelling of yeah, it looks like, yeah, we're getting a reset right there. Gonna do the recropping as well, I'm sure. Hopefully this isn't a retelling of Mr. Incognito. We'd hate to
Oh
see
god.
that.
The timers are not cropped properly, so we're unable to see their time.
Yeah. Again, I'm sure we have someone working on it.
Yes. Hopefully all these difficulties will be sorted out. So we are currently looking at two very beautiful screens, artwork by Ari Gibson, absolutely beautiful. As you can
Lovely.
see, the hand-drawn art in the background on Axe's stream of the outside of the mound, and on Nerf's screen, you can see the beginning of the entrance to the inside of the mound with the beautiful skulls and all the interesting
Actually, I
area
think they're
design.
masks, not
You're right. Oh
skulls.
my gosh,
Oh,
Sylvie. Thank you for
oh,
correcting me.
oh my
Oh,
god,
looks
it's...
like we've got the runners back.
Oh, let's go. Okay. But now I'm worried. Comms are fine. Okay, good. I'm worried. Check and hear us. Okay, we hear comms can be heard. Lovely. Thank you to the volunteer who did all that work to get everything fixed. We very much appreciate it. Thank you, staff.
Yes, I second that.
It's very even right now. Ooh, Nerf messes up that jump. Axe is going to be in the lead by 3 seconds right now. Not a huge lead. However, when you're Ax2u, it's pretty insurmountable.
Yeah, pretty much.
Count
I
up
mean,
to the second boulder kill.
yeah, so the good thing about this one is on patch 1221, we don't need to wait for the RNG. We just use a minor glitch to skip it.
Ooh. NerfIrelia didn't get the turnaround, so he misses the fireball skip there. Gonna put Axe about 4 more seconds into the lead there.
Yeah, so those fireball skips, it's actually interesting because there are 3 of them, and it's widely disputed which is the hardest one to get, whether it's the first one or the last one.
Yeah, it's about 50-50 down the middle there.
Yeah. So...
Oh, I just realized we didn't even get to see how many spits each racer got from the first boulder.
True!
Oh, unfortunate.
So we don't know how that might have affected them.
Axe gets the second fireball skip, and Nerf will get also the second fireball skip. Lovely, you'd love to see that.
I think it's the middle one and the last one that lose huge amount of time if you don't get them.
Yeah, the
I'm not sure
second
which
one is the most important. I believe that loses the most amount of time. Axe gets the third fireball skip, and Nerf also gets the third. Nice. Nerf is managing to keep semi-pace with Axe. Oh, Axe has a fall.
Axe taking a green path fall.
Still going to be in the lead with that. However, that does give Nerf a bit of catch-up.
Yes. So let's see if they get the double fireball here.
Axe has to do 3.
Both of them do. Okay. It's not the worst skip in the world to miss, although it does lose you a bit of time because you need to gather more soul in the coming room. Because you need to be at full soul for the next Moss Knights.
Yeah, 8 hits. I don't know, that trick is really awkward. Sometimes it just doesn't work, you know?
I don't think so. I've found that if I mess it up, it's because of human error.
Hmm. It seems speed gaming. I'm not sure. It's probably their bots are just having a bit of troubles today since we
Yeah,
got another 2 freeze frames. This is
hopefully,
unfortunate.
hopefully this can all get sorted out. But for now, we have a beautiful view of some more of Ari Gibson's artwork. This time displaying Green Path versus Crossroads and the differences in color palettes.
Oh, lovely.
I don't know what else to say about it. Yeah,
Okay,
hopefully we'll see the
so
runners go off soon.
we just speed gaming paused the stream to get a bit of buffering so that it will help with the freezing in the future. So it'll be back in a second. And we won't be skipping anything, it looks like.
Okay. So yeah, so after this, the next room has the Moss Knights, which you either get good RNG or you get bad RNG. Good RNG, the Moss Knights will spawn close together, so you can just hit one, fireball both of them at the same time. But bad RNG, you won't be able to fireball them at the same time. You'll have to wait for the one that spawns off screen to walk back on screen, and meanwhile avoiding taking damage. I'm sure that both runners would know how to handle it. Unfortunately, we most likely are going to miss that segment of the game
Oh,
because of
no,
the
no, no.
pause.
We'll be able to see it.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
yeah. Oh, I lied.
Oh.
Completely lied.
Wow, we missed the Hornet fight as well.
Yeah. It looks like the speed gaming team is looking to work for a fix here. Um, I'm sure they understand what's happening way more than me.
Rick's coming in with the times, probably from the runner's streams, saying there
Uh,
is a 2 to 4 second difference for Mothwing Cloak. So if we get to see much of Fungal Waste, hopefully we'll be able to, like, after that.
had to do a reset on the broadcast.
Do we want to ask the runners if they want to restart?
The runners seem to be fine. I don't think they're affected at all. It's just the restream. Sierra and I cannot quite see what's happening quite yet. It'll be booting up pretty soon. Neither can you, I'm assuming, Kat.
Yeah, I can't.
Speed Gaming is trying their best to fix the issues, so we'll be patient.
Yes, and thank you again to all the wonderful speed gaming volunteers for sorting out this issue.
How's everyone doing today? Having a good day? Morning? I guess the day just sort of started. I guess it
Well, it
depends
depends on
where
where
you
you
live.
are.
Yeah, that's true.
Morning for I think no, it's very very early in the morning for the Australians, like night kind of morning.
Mhm.
Um Afternoon for America and evening for Europe.
Yeah, I mean it's almost 10 a.m. for me. Pretty early, though I have been
Yeah.
up all night, so I guess not that early.
But yeah, so I hope chat is all having a lovely morning, evening, night, whatever it is by
Mm.
you, and a lovely Saturday.
I'm doing good, thank you, corgis.
I'm doing good as well.
Are we just having a little podcast here, sipping our tea, talking about the world?
Yes, so
Politics these days, hmm? Yes, quite.
maybe let's not talk politics.
Well, it's just an example. HK podcast. Have
Heck
you
yeah.
looked into the new patch coming up at all?
Um, the new Hollow Knight patch?
Yeah,
I have. Oh, it looks like.
another restream came in. I'm not sure.
Okay. Hopefully these issues will get solved soon. But talking about the new patch of Hollow Knight, I'm not sure if any runners will end up actually using it for
Hmm.
speedrunning.
Well, it'll be the new
Um,
current patch, so some.
oh, so it looks like they're restarting the stream.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's restarted yet, though. I guess I
I
should
think it
probably just
has.
keep talking. Okay.
It looks
There.
like they're all the way in the Blue Lake.
I mean, yeah, we're missing a whole lot.
Yeah. So just to go through the pathing of what happened until now. All
Or
right.
maybe restream 14. Uh, hello. Can chat hear us right now?
It looks like the runners are still frozen.
How's it back? Okay.
Okay, yes. So, Ax is off, across the Blue Lake. Just for a quick recap of everything that we missed. After, from the area that was paused, the runners beat up Hornet 1, got Mothwing Cloak, which is dash ability, went to Fungal Waste, got the Mantis Claw after performing, the, the Explosion Pogo, and then went back to Crossroads, got Shaman Stone, which really buffs up the spells, and did a shade skip up to the Blue Lake and are now entering City. So just a quick recap of what we missed. Hopefully we won't have any more technical difficulties this stream.
Yeah, that would be nice. Right now, what we're doing is we're collecting up to 800 geo as we're entering city. We need, I mean, obviously a lot more to get to 800. We're going to be fighting. Whoops, sorry for that. We're going to be fighting Gorgeous House. That will give us 420 geo. Nice. And then collecting it off other husks, and then afterwards hoppers for the rest that we need.
Yep, and Rick's in chat telling us that by Mantis Claw there was an 11-second difference, and by Blue Lake there was a 9-second difference. So let's see how the gap between the two runners pans out in the upcoming splits.
Yeah, just to quickly say, because someone mentioned Silk Song, I believe because they're doing this patch for Hollow Knight, it's supposed to tide over people, because I don't think Silk Song's coming anytime soon.
That's all
Pretty
speculation,
sure.
though.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so Nerf had a little bit of trouble with the Golden Husk and did not get the double hit with the fireball
Yeah, I
for
missed a
all the
couple of them.
cycles.
Axe is now heading into Kingdom's Edge, followed closely by Nerf right behind. They're, like I said, going to farm up on the hoppers there, get the rest of the geo they need to get to the 800, plus hopefully a little more, and then buy the Dash Lash, and then get the quit out for Soul Sanctum.
Yes, the runners are roughly one room apart at this point. Geo in early game is incredibly tight until King's Station. After that, we pretty much don't need to worry about it for the rest of the run. Looks like Ax knowing he might be a bit tight going back to get that extra geo, but he's now at 824, which is more than enough for Dash Slash and a little bit extra to be comfy for King's Station.
Yep, very well. They're both on fairly comfy geo here. They're gonna need to farm every spot, I'd imagine. Going down from Soul Sanctum, but shouldn't be too out of their way to collect 300 again.
Yep, and seeing as they're both at the same amount of geo, give or take like a couple, because they need to gather pretty much the same amount of geo, it won't be too big of a time loss and time difference for them with the splits.
Yeah, I mean, props to Nerf though. This is the world record holder right now, Ax2u, and Nerf is only managing, or sorry, not only, is managing to keep the distance between the two fairly close, about 10 seconds, give or take a few here and there. But honestly, at this point in the race, you'd almost expect a larger gap.
Yes, that's 100% true. It's quite impressive.
You know,
So,
actually, if he keeps this up, maybe we might see a potential PB for Nerf. Maybe. Hard to say. Anything can happen.
currently, Nerf's PB is a
51-52.
52. So, if they manage to keep pace with Ax, who has a 49 time, then that could be a huge PB.
Yep, it's very possible.
I'm unsure how Nerf's practice races have been going, if they've been coming close to a huge PB.
Yeah, it would almost be nice to know runners summer bests before going to that. I might ask that from now on.
Oh yeah, true.
But hey, here we are. We're entering Soul Sanctum. This Soul Twister is going to hop in our way at first. Easy kill though. Either one double or two Shade Souls, or Shade Soul, one Fireball and 3 nail hits like what Nerf did.
Yep. We do not have Shade Soul yet. That is where Ax is going to get now. This is one of the reasons why we get dash slash so early. We're able to sequence break and get the lever through the door to access sorry, not dash slash, Shade Soul way before we're supposed to.
Axe went for the soul file there, but actually missed it. I'm not sure. He's gonna have to go for it again here. Yeah.
Yep, it's like less than half a second time loss though.
Yeah. If even that.
If even that, yes.
Words are hard.
Agreed. So now Shade Soul is going to be our primary damage for a significant portion of the game, because it does 40 damage with Shaman Stone, and it's quite easy at times to get a double hit with it on enemies for a total of 80 damage, which just wipes through early game enemies' health.
Yeah, okay. Didn't get it was a bit of an awkward quick kill, but it worked very well. Nothing really wrong with that one.
Yep, and
I think right now we're just getting a sync for the transition. No, never mind. I lied.
Just a long load. Nerf knowing that he'd either have to damage tank or
Use the soul.
The fireball, yeah.
Here Axe is at Soul Master. Let's see if he can perform the quick kill. Looking good so far.
But he doesn't get any good RNG.
Yeah.
The Soul Master diving right away. You want him to teleport to the other side of the screen to either shoot one of those glowy balls at you, or to start going across the screen so that you can double hit with it. But that's completely up to RNG.
It is. Deals with the RNG fairly well, so ending up with a pretty quick Soul Master fight. You hate to see it. Nerf yeah. Nerf went for a safer route, casting both Shade Souls to the right. It's a little easier, however you won't get that double that you would get casted to the left. And Axe is a clean phase 2 fight. Nerf actually looks like he might have had a quicker phase 1 fight than Axe did.
Yes, he's still going to be. I think he lost a bunch of time to Axe in Sanctum. Between the Soul Warrior and the bad RNG with Soul Twister. Looks like he's going for that quick kill there.
Yeah.
Yes, gets the Soul Master before it even stops diving.
Nerf get a sad look down. Yeah, I believe Nerf's Soul Master might have been a little bit better. However, Axe's Soul Sanctum in general was quite a bit better, and has a fair bit of time saved now over, what am I saying? Over Nerf here. Yeah,
Yes,
34
Rick's in
seconds.
chat saying, yep.
Which is
So,
a little
runners know.
unfortunate.
Yep. Ax using those dash slashes to get to trigger those elevators just a little bit early, which saves it a tiny amount of time. But when you're a runner at his level, every millisecond makes a difference.
Ooh,
That was
that
really close to the elevator.
I believe that was actually intentional, though. It looked scuffed, I'm sure, but I've actually seen cert post strats where you do this little spike hop on the elevator there. So I'm going to believe that that was intentional.
Either way, it's swag, so win in my books. And this bench that Axe is taking now is possibly my favorite bench in the run, because from here we have all of Crystal Peaks that we need to go through, and there's a couple damage tanks that you might need to take, as well as just it's an incredibly cycle-based segment. And if you mess up one thing, it's quite easy to get a damage cascade. And on top of that, you don't really have any good places to heal, and gathering soul in the first place is difficult. So, it's a
Yes,
really
for
scary
sure.
split. But for runners of Axes and Nerf's caliber, I shouldn't expect to see any trouble there.
Yeah, it's probably the longest we go in this whole run without taking a bench. Even if it's not, it's definitely the most scariest because of all that you have to do.
Yes, and the split in that section without healing, you have to do 3 very tight laser rooms that, although once you practice them, they're very, very consistent. It's still, if you mess it up, it can be quite difficult to take back. And not only that, but there's also a dark room as well. Okay, so Axe now heading towards the entrance. He needs to fill up on soul for the D-dive here. He already has more than enough soul, but there is one shade soul that is often fired if the runner doesn't go for Pogax.
Hi, Marla. Bye, Marla. Yeah,
We'll come back for you later, Mila.
that's a real change of heart you've had, huh?
Yes, yes it is.
Fair enough. Here we are entering Sea Peaks. This is a really nice split. Lots of fun movement tech that can be seen here. Starting out right here on Axe's side with Lantern Pogo, gets it very nice. And we're gonna come up to see a Pogax, trick invented by Ax2u himself.
Yes, it is lovingly named by the community Pogax2u. So, this is the first of the cycle rooms. Let's see if Axe gets the God Cycle.
Oh, you know he's going for it.
Oh,
Oh,
of
actually
course.
clipped a little bit there. Oh, gets it
He
anyway.
gets it very nice.
Ooh, Nerf misses the Lantern Pogo there. Unfortunately, just bleeding the seconds. Like, don't get me wrong, I have nothing but respect for Nerf. Oh, misses the Pogax there too. He's such a high-level runner himself. It's just Axe is just on a whole nother level though, and it's just it's cool, but also a little unfortunate for the race. But you know,
Yeah. The three runners who have a sub 50 time are just on a whole nother level of gaming. Nerf having some trouble with this room as well. He'll get
yeah.
through it. Looks like Axe is going for the damageless cycle here. There are two cycles, one where you take a hit and one where you don't. The damage cycle is, I think, 0.2 seconds faster, but seeing as we still have a dark room and crystallized mound to get through, taking a damage when there's a perfectly viable damageless cycle isn't always the smartest decision.
Axe got the underplat there. Love to see it. Nerf
Underplat,
taking a bit
woo!
of time to heal up. Understandable. Healing, though, does take a lot of time. Takes a whole lot less amount of time than dying. So.
Well said, Sylvie.
Axe coming up to the Crusher's room here. Some fun little tech that's hard to really understand. But if you know the timings. Yeah.
Yes, the fast crusher cycle.
And we're gonna get an underplat from Nerf. We are
Underplat, woo! Oh, Axe went for the really swag wall-cling storage, but that pesky crystal hunter interrupted it.
yeah, in the way, unfortunately. And we're gonna get some dark room dashes.
Heck yeah.
It's always such a nice
Axe
thing to
making
look.
it through really clean. It's hard to tell what's going on from chat, but that was an incredibly clean dark room.
So I've counted. There are 5 potential underplats you can do that are optimal in the all skills run. We are 2 for 2 as of now.
Oh, sweet.
I will
clean
be
movement from Axe and Mound there, doing a spicy spike pogo to get up there. And now sliding to the left with the dash slash storage. And from this point on is sort of a breather for the runners. There's no point in which we can take damage until we quit out. So while Axe is picking up Dreamnail, Nerf is heading into Crystallized Mounds himself.
Yeah, unfortunately, Nerf is still just bleeding time here.
Yeah.
Kind of expected, but it's still a little sad to see. Like, don't even get me wrong, this is still such a good run from Nerf. He's had a little mistakes here and there, but it's still going to be sub-hour time, probably sub 52. Maybe 53, I'd say.
I'm quite positive a runner of Nerf's caliber can get a sub-hour pretty much every time.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd expect to see a finishing time of sub 53 for sure. So let's see if Axe gets this next underplat.
Oh,
does.
Yep. Heck yeah, 3 for 3.
What's the first underplat you can get?
Crystal Peaks. The Sea Heart room.
Oh, there's another one in the dark room then?
No. Sorry, I'm counting each runner as one. So,
okay.
yeah. Nerf and Axe both did one. The 5th one is in the Sibling Climb.
Okay. Yeah, and then so there's one in Sibling Climb, there's one in Sea Peaks, one in Dreamworld, one in Queen's Gardens, and one in Distant Village.
Correct. Those are all the ones.
The one in Distant Village is the most scary because if you mess it up, you have to go through Dark Deed Nest in an area that isn't practiced or run normally, so most runners just don't know how to handle it.
Absolutely.
Or you have to quit out all the way back. to Archives Bench and do all of Queen's Gardens and Dark Nest again.
It's definitely not worth it to go for that underplay. It doesn't even save any time.
Yeah,
In fact,
but it's cool.
it might lose you time. So
I don't think it does.
I don't know. Honestly, I've never seen anyone do it. I just know it exists. So.
I actually watched a runner do it last night, so
Oh wow.
just knowing about the movement in the room, I'm quite sure. It definitely doesn't lose time. I'm not sure how much it saves.
So we kind of went on a tangent there. Ax is fighting the Watcher Knights. Got some pretty okay RNG. Not amazing, not horrible. Deals with them very quickly though. Nerf is now coming up to the Watcher Knights as well. Going to smash that rope, or cut that rope. Have the chandelier fall down and smash that Watcher Knight.
Yep. Nice thing about this fight is we have D-Dark, which does so much damage. 3 full D-Dark hits will dispatch a Watcher Knight, which is how Ax was able to get through the fight so quickly.
Yeah. It's either 3 full D-Darks or 2 and 1 Shade Soul.
Yep. So Ax now picking up his first streamer, slurping it up. And Nerf has 2 Watcher Knights left.
Got the Watcher Knight bug there, but we're not going to see it again. He's going to handle it with like that. So far, Ax is having a pretty flawless run, huh? I guess his crossroads might have been a little iffy.
Well, we don't know what his crossroads look like.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like Nerf was ahead a little bit. So.
Yeah. But honestly, crossroads is one of the most practiced parts of the game for a vast majority of runners, just because you reset so much.
That's true.
So I don't think it's how close the runners were there is a viable way to tell how good or bad either the runners' crossroads were.
Absolutely not. You can't tell how good a run is going to be from the first few splits.
Yeah.
But we'll see how that pans out later in the run. Right now, Ax2u is coming to what is one of the hardest parts of all skills. The Isma's Tears, what is it, split? Yes, that's it. It's a split consisting of 3 different skips. Right there was Tunnel, Spike Tunnel, as you saw happen.
Yep, there are now 2 acid skips coming up. These are my personal favorite parts of the run. The acid skips are a lot of fun to do. They're not the most precise, they're not QGA level hard. It looks like Ax is going for the setup version, gets it very cleanly.
Yeah, it just went right to it. Hits the worm and then gets the tear, so the worm's gonna come down. Smack him a bit, and just like D-Dark, how you took a damage and got early control, we get early control here as we fly through. And if you missed all that, or want to see it again, Nerf is going to come up to that right here. This has to fall down a little bit before he gets there.
And meanwhile, Ax is now going to head across the RNG bridge to Ancient Basin, where we're going to pick up the next skill, Wings. So let's see what kind of RNG he gets while Nerf goes through the spike tunnel. Looks like Nerf does the dash slash strat. Gets it second try. A lot of runners find it harder, but there are a couple who find it easier than the fireball strat.
I forgot
the
Nerf
fireball
does
strat,
that. Pogo.
Yeah, the pogo.
We're coming up to the Malark room on Axis side. A pretty cycle heavy and a bit of RNG heavy section.
There's a lot less RNG than one would think, though. We have consistent setups to get through a majority of the Malark's hit list pretty much every time.
Yeah. There's a couple that could potentially hit you if you're unlucky, but it's a fairly low chance, I believe.
Yes. There's only one that is complete RNG.
Right.
So Nerf got through all the acid skips very cleanly, also did the setup Ismas, and is now gonna head across the RNG bridge. Ax got a really clean first Malik. Damage tanks through the second one, that is
Oh,
the optimal strat.
that
But
one
gets
is
hit
the
by the
RNG there.
RNG. Yeah.
And there too.
Third hit over there. Let's see. Hopefully he'll
Worth
get this one
noting,
cleanly.
Nerf is on 1 health, however, there isn't a whole lot that can harm him on the way down here now. Axe not
Yeah.
going for the basin skip. I'm a little surprised at that one, but hey, it doesn't really save a whole lot of time, so it makes sense.
The basin skip is very difficult and only saves time if you get it first try. Second try, it's equal with going around, and after that it loses time. So in a race setting, it's just not worth it.
Axe did not get the first fireball. Oh,
He's
looking
now
a
at
little
1
scared
health.
here. Taking
We'll
it a
get
bit
the-
safe, which is understandable. Ooh,
Yes,
almost jumped
choosing
right into
to
him.
heal up.
Yep. Understandable choice. This is not going to be the quickest Broken Vessel fight. However, he's not looking for speed in this current moment, just looking to survive, which he does handily.
Yep. After this, we quit out so he doesn't need to worry about health.
Mhm.
Nerf going through the Maulurks completely damageless so far. I comms cursed it. It's 1 damage on the last one. But overall, a very clean Maulurk segment.
Nerf also not going for the basin skip, which is, yeah, fair.
Yep. She's telling us in chat that Axe didn't even do the basin skip in world record, so I guess if
Oh,
it's
wow.
not needed for world record pace.
It saves 2 seconds, I believe. So, hey.
Yeah.
So yeah, Nerf is having a much more optimized fight with Broken Vessel here. Getting those 2 doubles at the start and having him go into headbang right away. 1 more Desolate Dive is gonna do it. There we go.
Yep. It helped that Nerf was able to damage tank a bit at certain points.
That's true.
So he went for a very offensive fight while Axe was a lot more cautious and defensive.
Yeah, that makes sense. But now that we have our wings, we are going to go fight Hornet 2. What is widely considered to be the most difficult part of the whole run, but there are some very efficient ways of dealing with her, which I'm sure both these runners know how to do fairly well.
Yep, there is a way to stagger lock her. It's really just getting her to the point of the stagger lock, and then having enough soul to continue it on. She does move very fast, and if you make one mistake, it can happen that the runner ends up getting a hit cascade, or as other people call it, a wombo combo.
That is a good point Sir just brought up. Not only was Nerf's fight on Axe a lot quicker, but also only had a 1-hit cycle in the Maulurk's room. It feels like it should be more than 9 seconds. I wonder where Nerf lost that time.
Possibly from the RNGC dash room.
Yeah,
Also,
that's probably it.
I think he missed 1 spike tunnel.
Oh,
He got a
well,
second
no.
try.
Wouldn't that be Iswas Tears? Yeah, that would be in the Iswas Tears exit, not the BV exit.
You're right.
But hey, let's just chop it up to Ax2u's a god.
And Nerf's RNG wasn't on his side.
Oh yeah, blame it all on RNG. That's what we're gonna do.
Yes.
Oh, terrible RNG.
That actually is kind of bad RNG from Axe. He keeps getting the Shade Soul parries, which is just brutal from Hornet.
That is a little rough on Hornet's end, or sorry, on Axe's end. Getting all the parries, which just blocks all the damage from the Shade Soul, which Not even Hollow Knight, the final boss, can block the damage.
Yeah. No, wait, Hollow Knight does block the damage. He does.
It's from Shade Souls?
Yeah.
Okay. I just assumed it
Um,
wasn't because we get to shriek him through parries.
yeah, but Axe getting some really horrible RNG there, where a spike spawned right where his fireball knockback was, and there was just nothing he could do about it, so he chose to heal up there.
Oh man.
So hopefully Nerf will have a little bit of a better fight RNG wise than that. Looks
Nerf
like
not really getting the doubles he really wants, but still managing to just beat up on Hornet. Taking a lot
yeah.
of damage here on 2 health, however Hornet should be pretty dang low. There we go.
Yep. There we go. Not the fastest fight, but also it didn't have that scary moment that Axes did.
Yeah.
So, Axe now about to pick up, going back to Crossroads to pick up Cyclone Slash. This segment is another bit of a breather segment for the runners. There isn't a lot going on, it's mostly movement heavy, but more simple movement than complex maneuvers.
There we go. Nerf also saved 13 seconds on the Hornet fight there. I was thinking Nerf's fight might have been a bit better than Axe's there, but I wasn't going to say anything because I wasn't 100% sure, but now that I've seen that, Nerf has some pretty good boss fights. I mean, I probably Axe is just sort of not 100% on his game right now, but so far the bosses have been a bit better on Nerf's side, while general movement has been better on Axe's side, of course. But yeah,
Yes.
just something nice to point out about Nerf.
Axe completely bypassing Elderbug as any runner should.
Gotta save those seconds.
Yep. You really do.
Really do. But yeah, not a whole lot to comment on this this split. We're just making our way up into cliffs so we can get our Cyclone Slash from Matzo.
Yes. Axe having a little bit of movement issues there at the beginning.
Couple fumbles.
Yep. But with how good his movement has been in other places, it's not going to make the biggest difference.
I somehow doubt we're gonna get a sub 50 out of Axe today. But hey.
Well, let's see. The race is far from over.
Yeah, of course.
Did you shush me for the Nailmaster bit?
No? Did I shush you? I didn't mean to shush you. If I did, I apologize.
No, it's fine. It was probably just a sound coming over from your mic. Either way, it was content.
I do have my AC on, so it might be that. I apologize.
Oh, okay. No,
I
you're
also have
good.
my window on, so it might have been a car. I don't know. Okay,
Either
now
way,
that
it's content.
it's content. Now that we have Cyclone Slash, we're gonna go down into Fog Canyon. We got Umu to fight and another Dreamer to suck up.
Yep. Umu is by far everyone's favorite boss in the game.
Oh yes. Very well designed
Definitely
boss.
no RNG at all. None to be seen.
No. Very
But there is
consistent
some
boss.
Yes. There's some really cool movement leading up to Umu with the Ax2u drop in this upcoming room.
There's a whole lot of different drops you can do here.
There are, yeah. The most famous is the Trinomi. Axe's drop is, I believe, I want to say half a second faster, from what I remember.
I have no idea, honestly. I mean, I don't think any of them save a whole bunch of time over the other. It's whatever you're most comfortable with.
Yeah,
Should
pretty
do
much.
you just fine.
There's a tiny bit of RNG in where the jellies spawn, but not very much. Like they all spawn within the same general location.
We haven't had a C-dash glitch yet. Hopefully I don't jinx that. But here we
Why'd you
are,
say
coming
that?
into
It's a
the...
comms curse.
Good point. It's gonna happen right here on... See? Reverse
Oh,
comms
okay, we're
curse.
good. We're good.
But yeah, we're coming up to the 1 cycle here. Gonna bait Umu down into the corner there. And then lift Umu all the way up. So we can get them into the perfect spot to just fireball, fireball, nail, 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 fireball, fireball, and boom. 1 cycle.
There's a 1 cycle. Very clean from Ax. The one
If you missed
cycle
it,
is...
Nerf's doing it right here. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, so the 1 cycle is a very complicated trick to get. Ax makes it look incredibly easy.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully Nerf will make it look just as easy.
Um,
To miss it loses about 20 seconds, so it's quite major.
this might be an extra attack from Umu.
No, I don't think
No,
so.
no, okay. It was looking. You can tell when Uma's going to do an extra attack because the first three, he doesn't move quite as far as he normally goes. But yeah, luckily I was wrong there.
Yeah.
Both
So,
runners getting the pog as heck walking storage though, which is always nice to see.
yeah. So, Pog Walkling Storage, preceded by 1 cycle Umu. Both runners are gaming.
Absolutely gaming.
Chat informing us that Ax was on insane pace until the Broken Vessel fight.
Mm-hmm.
But he's now roughly 40 seconds behind PB.
Yeah, that's fair. New development that has been made in the recent weeks of all skills going the left side out of fog, or what is it, archives. Pretty
Yeah.
insane optimization. Saves less than a second. Let's go.
But going through the diagonally up to the left side is faster as well.
Mm.
It's just quite amazing to see how far the category has come since the tournament began.
Oh yeah, people really dialed down on this. Even the
Yes.
people who aren't involved in the tournament really just took the opportunity to just make this run way more optimized than ever before.
So this split, Great Slash split, is incredibly movement heavy. Axe had some really clean movement for the most part through the last 2 rooms. Very impressive to see.
Mm-hmm.
Did not go for the airwalk, but that does make sense seeing as the airwalk is a tiny bit slower.
Yeah, people love the airwalk, but it's just a swag strat.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see if Nerf will give us the airwalk.
Ooh, jumps right into the jellyfish there.
Oh no! Somehow the jellyfish ended up exploding up there. Nerf now at 2 health.
That's a little scary, but luckily it's on this split. There's not a whole lot of danger if you've got good movement to getting hurt, but
Yeah.
there is always that one thing that can happen and will throw you off.
Axe getting the frame perfect wall jump there. Overall, just incredibly clean movement this split.
Is that frame perfect? Oh, dang.
I'm not sure if it's 100% frame perfect. It certainly feels like it.
Fair enough.
Either way, it's swag and it saves time.
Yeah, it's a neat trick. I haven't tried it yet, but it looks hard.
I have tried it. I'm roughly 50% consistent with it.
That's cool.
It's just a matter of like knowing exactly when to jump and how high.
Mm.
But yeah, so Nerf getting through Green Path of Pain very smoothly as well. Did cancel his C dash before entering the transition. doesn't go for the skip. Looks like he second-guessed his movement there for a second.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't think you're gonna make it, better not to try, from what I've learned.
100%.
Ax is coming up to the Squid Arena here. There are a few ways to do this arena. We'll see which one Ax does. I think there's been a couple little optimizations here and there.
Yep, the squid's always spawn in the same position every time. So, you know, there's pretty much no RNG here. Looks like he does
Ooh.
miss one of the squits.
Unfortunate. Still a really quick fight, however.
Yeah.
Sorry, they're not squits. They're skeets, like mosquito. It's not mosquito. They're skeets. Like mosquito.
Ah, yes. So Rick's telling us that the runners are now from Shio's hut. They're 1 minute and 13 seconds apart.
Yeah,
So,
Axe is making a fairly big gap. Nerf's just making a couple fumbles in his movements, plus taking a bunch of damage, causing him to get a bit further behind there.
yes.
Axe,
So Axe now going through Queen's Gardens. One of the most movement-heavy segments. There is an optimal damage tank as well, and the third to last underplat in the all skills run. So
oh,
Axe does not go for
oh,
it.
my heart. We
There's the
are
road plat.
4-4-5 on underplats there.
Yep. Maybe Nerf will give it to us. It's very precise though, so I honestly doubt it. There are very few racers who are gutsy enough to go for it in the tournament setting.
We were a bit too distracted on the lack of underplat to comment, but Nerf did have a very clean skeet arena there. It was very well done.
Yes. And meanwhile, Axe now heading into Dark Deep Nest. I don't expect to see him have any trouble here. I'm imagining that he'll go for the inventory version instead of doing a D-Dark for one of the drops. D-Dark is safer, but it loses time because if you have the extra soul at the end of...
Yeah, Axe has been going for it.
Yep. So he will have that extra soul for the Devout.
Left side exit from Beast's Den, yeah, is that alright? Because unlike current patch on 121, the Devouts respawn when you enter the, I guess, dream world where the dreamer is. Hera, to be specific.
Yeah, so Axe in the final room now. Yeah, so pretty clean deep nest from him. Does not do that under plat either. I actually think it does lose time in all skills. I take back what I said earlier.
Yeah, it's definitely not a good one to go for. However, I'm still gonna say it. We are 4 for 6 on underplats.
Maybe Axe will give you that last one.
Sorry, 4 for 8, not 6.
Yeah, so Nerf now going through Dark Nest 2, entering the last room of it, while Axe slurps up the final Dreamer. We're now in the final stages of the run, with just Abyss left and then the Hollow Knight.
Yep. We've got all 3 Dreamers, but this is all skills, so we can't just go in the end. We need to get all skills.
Yeah, pretty much. Although, if that's the thing, why don't we get Dreamgate?
Because it's not a skill.
It's debated if it's a skill or not.
I mean, like, alright, sure, but do you really want that added to all skills? Do you
No,
really
not at
just
all.
want Diet True Ending? That doesn't sound fun to me.
Diet True Ending, I love that, Sylvie. So yeah, Axe now heading up to the station. This is the last bit of Geo we're going to be spending the entire run, so you now don't need to think about it at all.
Yeah, the last thing we're gonna buy. Very well. Ax is a bit over on Geo. Probably could have saved seconds there by not collecting so much, but whatever.
I mean, I don't think so. Seeing how he didn't really collect, it's just left over from Watcher's chest and then whatever Geo you get randomly.
I mean, he didn't have to go all the way to the left wall, right? He could have, like, just not collected, like, 50 that was over there, you know?
That
Yeah.
is technically correct.
Ax needs 2 more Geo.
Let's
Oh,
see.
for 56. That's
Yeah,
funny.
let's see if he'll get it. Those Abyss Crawlers drop exactly 2 Geo, or maybe 3? One or the other.
I thought it was more than that. Oh,
I don't think so.
that was a damage tank right there.
I don't think that was optimal. I wonder what Ax was thinking when he did it.
Probably not a whole lot.
Yeah.
I'd imagine.
Having a little bit of trouble with the Abyss Fall there. But gets through. Being down the damage for the sibling climb does make it a little bit more iffy, just because they do 2 damage each and we go off of them to get up. Alright, Sylvie, last underplat. Let's see if we'll get it.
Oh, no, doesn't do it! He didn't do it! Oh my god!
Oh, he did a different underplat though.
Sort of. He didn't really, like, do the usual under, the dash under.
That's true, yes. So
It
Nerf
just,
now going through Abyss. Looks like they're going to have a good climb, a good fall. I mean, climb comes later.
Yep. Oh, the climb's going to be very exciting. It's everyone's favorite part of all skills, the Abyss climb.
The Abyss climb is the second most movement-heavy area when speedrun in the entire game, second to Path of Pain.
Nerf having a little trouble there. Let's see if Nerf goes for the underplat. Oh, let's go! Alright, we are 5 for 10 on underplats. 50%.
Let's go. So, very clean sibling climb from Nerf, while Ax does the Dreamnail early control for getting up from Shade Cloak. He's now heading over to pick up the last skill in the game, Abyss Streak, before doing the sibling climb.
We got C dashes there. They did a high five. Let's go!
You love to see it.
Yeah, and just like Ax, Nerf is gonna quit out here. Doesn't really save time RTA, however, because we have a loadless timer, it saves about 10 seconds.
Looks like we're gonna get another high five. Oh wait,
but
no.
yeah, potentially.
No, probably not.
Actually, maybe. We'll have to see.
Yeah. I think Nerf is still too far to get it.
Yeah, Nerf is a bit too far to get it, unfortunately.
They're gonna just miss each other. But yeah, so Ax now gonna do the Abyss climb. Let's see how it goes for him.
How's the last skill in the game? Oh, no, we're gonna get it. Oh,
hey!
No! We got a transition 5, I suppose.
Yeah.
That works.
That's a high five.
Anyway, exciting Abyss climb.
All the crawlers are cycle-based. So...
Oh, hey, look! He's got 56 Geo.
Hey, let's go.
Shout out. Yeah, this is a very clean Abyss climb. Very clean.
Very well executed from Ax.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see the same thing from Nerf.
Mwah, 10 out of 10.
Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss.
Alright, so while Ax makes his way to the final boss, Nerf is going to be doing their Abyss climb. Let's see how it goes.
Also,
Oh
oh,
no, misses the triple pogo there, but recovers it, doesn't fall all the way down,
mm-hmm,
and take that respawn, which would have lost even more time.
yeah.
But taking a damage to that
Unfortunately,
collar there,
yeah, it did kind of fall apart at the end there, but hey.
yeah.
And now Axe is going to finish up the run. Has only THK left. I wonder if he'll give us a meme. No, he won't. Oh, I mean, he's memeing us pretty. Oh yeah, he's giving us a meme. Let's
Hey!
go.
I'm not sure which
Hey,
night that is,
Dash.
but it's tonight, and we got a stream
It's
freeze.
it's some kind of night.
Walking night?
Yeah, I'm not sure which one that is. Oh,
Actually,
oh,
another meme. I did not know
oh.
you could do that.
Now that's a meme if I've ever seen a meme before.
I've never seen that before.
Oh, it's fun. I enjoy it. Thank you,
Yeah.
Axe. We appreciate it.
Ax knows he's not gonna PB. Um, at this point, a sub 50 is literally impossible.
Yeah. I mean, no, he could get it. Definitely in 15 seconds. Yeah.
Yep.
He's got it.
Yeah, seeing as slurping it is 20 seconds, he can definitely get it.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
Axe going for a Shade Soul there, surprisingly. Oh, yeah, another Shade Soul. I wonder what if he's just feeling confident or
Oh,
there's
we can
definitely
ask
no.
him about it afterwards. I'm curious
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
He's,
At
oh, is
one
he gonna?
health though.
He's not gonna die. He's gonna heal up here.
Yeah.
Makes
Bunch
it to
of
the
damage.
self-harm phase. Yeah. Oh boy.
Go
It's
for the
actually.
D-Dark there. He's really displaying all of the spells.
Yeah, he really is. Getting a good
This is the
cycle on
sweep
that.
though.
Alright,
And
yeah.
that's a GG for Axe. He's going to have a roughly 51-minute time.
Yeah, 50, no, 51, 9. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
No, not even close to that.
That's
51,
on the
0.
dot. I called
On the
that one.
dot. You
I
did.
called that one.
You called it. Alright, I am going
So
to
that's a
mark Axe
GG for
as
Axe.
done. And
And Nerf is very close to being finished as well.
Yep,
And
one
that's the
stream
GG
will do it.
for Nerf. It's going to be a 52, not quite on the dot, give or take 1 second, I'm saying. Unfortunately, not a PB.
Not a PB. Still though.
Still a very impressive race. To get within 20 seconds of PB like that, in a race setting, is very impressive.
That is really impressive.
I was off by 1 second.
I'm gonna mark Nerf as done. Both runners can come in and hop in for the post-race interview whenever they like. Chat
GG
if you
to
have
both
any
runners.
GG's indeed. If you guys have any questions for the runners, type it in chat and we'll answer them for you.
So, let's see if Nerf is going to join for the interview. Did you mark Nerf as finished? Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
What's up?
Hey there.
GG, congrats Ax on the win, and congrats Nerf for a very well played race.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
GG to both of you.
Yeah, it was fairly clean. I'm curious, Axe, you had a little trouble with the boss fights this run, huh?
Yeah, so I have not played this game for 3 weeks.
Oh yeah.
That was
Oh, wow.
probably apparent from my gameplay.
Your
I was
movement
like
was incredibly
legitimately
clean,
nervous.
though, for most of it.
Yeah, movement's just muscle memory, but like boss fights are always what I've had the most trouble with in this game, so
Fair enough.
it would make sense that that's what I get the most rusty on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm curious though about the THK fight. You used all the spells, a lot of Shade Souls, and some D-Darks as well.
Oh yeah, for D-Darks I do when he does the spits in the corner, and the Shade Soul where those are just to try and stagger him so I can get good shrieks, but I
Fair.
didn't really execute it very well.
Oh, okay.
So Nerf, you're
Yeah,
you're looking pretty close to your PB there. Do you think you might be grinding that out anytime soon, or are you gonna try to move on to something else?
My goal is 51, so I'm definitely done. I'm not grinding for 50.
Right.
I
Fair
actually
enough.
wasn't looking at the timer, so I was very surprised that I was that close to my PB.
Mm-hmm.
You've
But
got
there
like
was
10 seconds of PB, right?
Yeah, 10 seconds,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, that's good.
It really is.
yeah. So I'd like to ask both of you, were either of you watching the stream or watching the run?
I was not.
And no, well, I actually did check on my phone when I was at like Monomon, because I was actually getting nervous, like because I was playing so poorly that I might be behind. So I felt the need to see, but I just checked it once there.
That was a nice C dash going through Black Egg Temple, by the way. Really appreciate that one.
Yeah, I've never seen that one before.
Yeah, the out of bounds Swedish.
Mhm.
I actually like found that today when I was just practicing THK. I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
huh, I guess this wall goes all the way up here.
That's funny.
Is it properly out of bounds like major glitch or?
No,
No.
it's just the camera just doesn't scroll up for some reason.
I don't think you're supposed to go up there, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
But yeah, really impressive run from both of you.
Oh, I was not doing on my all skill splits.
Oh, were you not?
Yeah, apparently I had my any percent splits open for some reason, so
Oh no.
no splits
So-
picture from me.
I was gonna ask if you golded anything or were on a good pace before Broken Vessel or something, but I guess that's out the window. Nerf, did you happen to
Yeah.
gold anything?
I golded Hornet. That was a pretty good Hornet
Nice.
fight.
Yeah,
nice.
that was a really good Hornet fight out of you. It didn't look like you got very many doubles, but maybe I was just not seeing it quite right.
I got a
Yeah.
few good doubles at the very beginning. And then I got a couple parries, which kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Ax, Hornet 2 completely bullied you, giving you a spike spawn while you were in the middle of casting your Shade Soul there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, all the bosses kind of bullied me, but Hornet especially. And I just
Yeah.
wasn't like tuned in for any of them today.
Mhm. Yeah, so just so you guys know, I don't know if you plan on watching the stream back or anything, but there was a lot of technical difficulties with speed gaming. So everything up until about Blue Lake, it basically isn't there. So a bit unfortunate there, but hey, what are you gonna do?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can't really do much about technical difficulties sometimes.
Mhm.
Yeah. But we were able to see mid and late game with no trouble.
That's good.
Yeah. I mean, of course, you don't have to ask, but chat would love to hear the one thing. You know what it is.
Hold on, let me see if anyone's claimed any.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
no one's claimed any, so
Oh well,
can't do.
your fault. That's your fault, chat.
Yeah, so a couple things. There's going to be another race later today at I believe 2:30 EDT. So if you're interested in watching that, tune in. I'm not sure. 1 second. I'm gonna check what Speed Gaming channel it's on.
It's also on Speed Gaming 3.
Oh, okay, perfect. So on Speed Gaming 3, right here. Shoutouts to Rickson and chat for keeping time during the race. We really appreciate you. And thank you, Sylvie, for co-commentating with me.
Thank you, Sia. And thank you for giving us a great race, Ax and Nerf.
Yes,
Yep.
seconded. GG
Yeah.
to both of you.
Any final comments from the two of you, by the way?
Nothing special, just GG Nerf, and thanks for the commentary, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. GG's.
I shall end it here then. Thanks again, everyone. Bye-bye.
Alright.
Bye-bye.
See ya.